Exciting Goeienaand, dames en heren. Hartelijk welkom bij de kroning van Mejuffrou Suid-Afrika 1988. Ik stel u nou voor aan die gasheer van vanavond, Ion de Vos.
What a way to start a show. Inderdaad, goeienaand en baie welkom bij de kroning van Mejuffrou Suid-Afrika 1988. Now, without any further ado, let me introduce you to the 12 finalists individually. They'll come up and introduce themselves, wearing outfits exclusively designed for them by our production costume designer, Andre Vermeulen. Ladies and gentlemen, our ladies in red.
Ek is Mache Booysen van Kaapstad. I hope you'll all have a wonderful evening of entertainment.
Dames en heren, mijn naam is Annabel Prins van Eck. I'm all the way from Port Elizabeth. Thank you.
South Africa. My name is Links Tanidas and I'm from the Ferris Care. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, goeienaand almal. My name is Leslie Ann Kitching and I come from sunny Durban. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melanie Turner and I represent beautiful Cape Town.
Goeienaand allemaal. My name is Roberta Alessandri and I'm from the wonderful city of Durban. Thank you.
Goeienaand, dames en heren. My name is Ilse du Plessis and I represent beautiful Cape Town. Thank you.
Goeienaand, dames en heren. Ek is Annelien Victor en kom van die Rosestad Bloemfontein. Sanibona nonke ebusuku nobumnandi kangaka. Igama lami ngingusibongile sokhulu waseThekwini omele iJohannesburg. Ngiyabonga.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Goeienaand, dames en heren. I'm Cheryl Coombe Davis and I represent the friendly city of Port Elizabeth. Thank you.
Dames and herren. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Janine Botbyl. I'm from Sandton in Johannesburg, and it's great to be back.
Good evening, South Africa. Goeienaand. My name is Marianne van Eden en ek kom van die pragtige dorpie George. Geniet die aand.
Nou ja, ek is seker daarvan het al reeds begin om u keuse te maak. Ek dink ons moet dit vir u so 'n bietjie makliker maak. Onthou die beoordelaars het nou reeds die meisies ontmoet. So kom ons ontmoet hulle nou van naderby. Ons eerste deelnemer is 'n Kaapenaar van Milnerton met 'n BSc-graad agter haar naam. Mache Booysen studeer tans deur Unisa vir haar LLB-graad. Vir ontspanning dans Mache graag en sy is dol op die buitelewe en die see. Mache was in 1986 die tydskrif Sari se voorbladnooi en mejuffrou Maatieland in 1984. No stranger to television is Bongi Sikulu, a TV2 news reporter from Johannesburg. In 1984, she won the Miss Black South Africa title, and recently she won the Star Tonight Award as Best Presenter on TV2 and 3. This lady packs a powerful punch. She keeps in shape with jogging and karate. She also enjoys music, traveling, and modeling. Van die walle van die eerste rivier kom Marianne van Eden, 'n toekomstige LO-onderwyseres. Met die talle berge om Stellenbosch is dit natuurlijk dat bergklim een van haar voorliefdes is. Sportmal Marianne beoefen feitlik enige watersport. Sy is 'n deeltydse model wat haar oog het op die oorseese reis. Sy sê sy geniet dit om ver en wyd te reis. Roberta Alessandri hails from Durban, although she's originally from Johannesburg. She's a self-improvement instructor who has modeled for the last 6 years. Roberta stays in shape by doing gym. To her list of credits, Roberta has 3 beauty titles, and she was a Miss South Africa finalist in 1986. A newcomer to beauty pageants is Halinka Stanidis, a third-year business science student from Pinelands in Cape Town. She has a sight set on owning her own clothing company. Halinka is a part-time model who enjoys playing squash and reading. Whether traditional Polish or Greek dishes are her favorites, she does not say, but Halinka is reported to be a good cook. Ons jongste deelnemer is 'n Vrystatertjie. Annelien Victor is 'n voltydse student aan die Vrystaatse Universiteit in beweging en sportsielkunde. So tussen die studies deur doen sy deeltydse modelwerk. Wanneer die buie haar vang, tokkel sy op die gitaar en sy sing graag. Annelien het al 'n hele paar skoonheidstitels ingepalm. Uit Port Elizabeth kom Annabel Prinsloo, maar die oud Johannesburger het ook 'n draai in die Vrystaat gemaak, waar sy kommunikasie bestudeer het. Sy was die Koffsies se champagnenooi in 1986. Tans bestudeer sy kuns en ontwerp. Ook 'n fikse meisie die swem en aerobiese oefening is haar ontspanning. Janine Botbyl is a public relations officer and part-time model from Morningside in Johannesburg. Janine is an outdoor girl who does charity work in her spare time. She also enjoys sketching. She's won several beauty titles and was second princess in last year's Miss South Africa pageant. Melanie Turner is 'n toekomstige onderwyseres van Kaapstad. In 1986 was sy mevrou Rapport. Modelwerk is vir haar 'n stokperdjie, maar haar voorliefde vir werk met mense lei daartoe dat sy heelwat promosiewerk doen. Dans, swem en gereelde oefening hou haar fiks. It comes as no surprise that Leslie Ann Kitching lists keeping fit as a pastime, since she was the first lady runner home in the Bulwer Mountain Race. When not cross-country racing, she works as a secretary receptionist. She's also worked and studied in public relations. Leslie Ann lists 3 previous beauty titles among her credits. Another entry from the friendly city is this year's Miss Port Elizabeth, a final year pharmacy student at UPE, Cheryl Coombe-Davis. Cheryl believes in keeping in shape doing aerobics, water skiing and horse riding. Cheryl also represents Eastern Province in roller skating. Uit die skadu van Duivelspiek in Kaapstad kom Ilse Du Plessis, een van 'n dubbele dosis Kaapse skoonheid. Sy is een van 'n tweeling. Modeontwerp is haar studierigting en sy doen deeltyds modelwerk. Sy hou haar lyfie fiets met draf, aerobiese oefening en perdry. In 1986 was sy 'n semifinalis in die tydskrif Rooi Rose se gesig van die 80s kompetisie. Right, now that you've got some background on the girls, let's continue immediately with the rest of the competition. Now, bear in mind that this is round 1 of tonight's competition. This is the last chance for the girls to impress the judges, who will base their ultimate decision on what they see tonight. Dames en heren, die meisies gaan nou optree in hulle swemdrag van Triumph, die swemdrag competitie. Prinsloo, 1,78 meter lang, 21 jaar oud. Janine Botbyl, 1,8 meters tall, age 22. Annelien Victor, 1,7 meter en 19 jaar oud. Meters tall and 21 years of age. Marianne van Eden, 1,8 meter lang en 19 jaar oud. Roberta Alessandri, 1.7 meters tall and 21 years of age. Sikulu, 1.74 meters tall and 25 years old. Davis, 1.78 meters tall and 22 years old. Alinka Stanides, 1.7 meters tall, 19 years old. Mache Booysen, 1.7 meter lang en 23 jaar oud. Duplessis, 1.73 meter lang en 19 jaar oud. Leslie Ann Kitching, 1.75 meters tall and 19 years old.
The Miss South Africa pageant continues shortly. For those of you who've just joined us, welcome to the Standard Bank Arena and the Miss South Africa pageant.
Inderdaad, welkom terug by die kroning van Mevrou Suid-Afrika vir 1988. You've now seen round 1 of tonight's competition. But remember, for the 12 finalists, making it through to tonight is the culmination of months of hard work. This year, more than 450 girls sent in postal entries. Step 1 in pursuing the dream of becoming Miss South Africa. You've no doubt been following the progress of the competition since the first photographs were published in Sunday Times and Report. Judging from from the photographs and information sheets alone can obviously not be enough. So from the many entries, about 200 girls were chosen for the most important round, where the 12 finalists would be chosen. To give the entrants a fair chance, the judging was done countrywide. Representatives from Sunday Times and Report visited all the regions to judge, and in each region, at least 2 independent judges officiated. A potential Miss South Africa should obviously possess eye-catching beauty, but the judges also look for poise, charm, confidence, and communication skills. The role of Miss South Africa is a very demanding one, and it takes a girl with exceptional abilities to carry it off successfully. The judging is done in 3 categories. The girls first compete in swimsuits, then follows the cocktail wear competition, and finally the girls are interviewed by the judges. Eventually, the 12 finalists were chosen. 1 from the Free State, 2 each from Durban, Port Elizabeth and Johannesburg, and the Fairest Cape produced no less than 5 finalists. For these 12 special girls, the dream is still alive. Each one of them could fulfill the role of Miss South Africa. Tonight will finally determine whose dream will be fulfilled. As er nou een kerel is met die reputasie dat hy 'n oog het vir skoonheid, dan is dit James Bond. Tydens Wilma se jaar as mevrou Suid-Afrika het Ian Fleming se held sy 25ste bestaanjaar gevier. En na 15 James Bond films en nie minder nie as 4 verskillende James Bonds, is al wat werklik nog dieselfde is, die element van fantasie en natuurlik die ongelooflike skoonhede in elke film. So ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with the whole theme of 007 and his 25th anniversary, we now present our glamorous girls joined by the Razzle Jazzle dancers in a tribute to James Bond.
For your eyes only, I in me that's new. I never felt till I looked at you. For your eyes only for you. You see what no one else can see. Never breaking free. For your eyes only for you. The love I know you need in me. Fantasy you free to me. Only for you.
So live and let die. Live and let die. Live and let die. Meeting you with a view to a kill. Face to faces, secret places, feel the chill. Nightfall covers me. Could it be the whole world's opening wide? The weekend's wide until we dance into the fire. The fatal sounds of broken
with us for the continuation of the Miss South Africa pageant. Welcome back to the Standard Bank Arena. The Miss South Africa pageant continues.
Being Miss South Africa is a glamorous but a very demanding year in a girl's life. For Wilma van der Bijl, this year of reign is now drawing to a close, a year of unequaled success for her. Met haar positiewe houding en professionaliteit het Wilma van der Bijl die mees gesogte kroon in die land voor 'n hele aantal skoonhede weggerap om Juffrou Suid-Afrika van 1987 te word. Wilma beskik oor al die kwaliteite wat van 'n Juffrou Suid-Afrika verwag word. 'n Menslike mens, warm en natuurlik, 'n baie mooi mens. Sy het absoluut alles: skoonheid, persoonlikheid, 'n 10 uit 10 meisie. So is Wilma beskryf kort nadat sy 'n Juffrou Suid-Afrika geword het. Vir Wilma was dit 'n vol jaar waar tydens sy dikwels 18 uur per dag en 7 dae per week gewerk het. Die afgelope jaar het sy ongeveer 180 keer dwars oor Suid-Afrika en in die buiteland gevlieg. As sy nie besig was met 'n persoonlike optrede nie, was sy voor die kameras vir 'n modeartikel of besig met 'n televisieoptrede of 'n radio-onderhoud. Daar was die rapporttoer, besoeke aan grensbasisse, deelname aan die Mevrou Hawaiian Tropic skoonheidskompetisie in Amerika en talle ander optredes. En altyd was sy elegant en gesofistikeerd, die beeld van 'n ware Mevrou Suid-Afrika. Om die geweldige pas te kan volhou, moet 'n meisie fiks wees en op haar dieet let. Haar samewerking met die mediamense, haar borge en almal wat haar vir optredes genooi het, was verstommend. Wilma het nooit enige moeite ontsien om mense tevrede te stel nie. Sy was voortdurend bereid om haar eie belange prys te gee ter wille van die belange van ander mense. As jy van mense hou, as jy in mense belangstel, dan kan dit gedoen word, glo Wilma. Haar besoeke aan kinderhuise, ouetehuise en hospitale was vir Wilma die belangrikste werk wat sy die afgelope jaar gedoen het. Sy sou graag meer sulke besoeke wou bring. Wilma het vir haarself 3 vereistes gestel toe sy Mevrou Suid-Afrika geword het. Om nooit te wys as sy moeg is nie, om 100% van haar tyd te gee aan mense wat haar vir 'n funksie bespreek het, en om te alle tye professioneel en waardig op te tree. En het hierdie mooi meisiekind nie met vleiende vaandels geslaag nie. Wilma van der Bijl het inderdaad 'n nuwe standaard vir Mevrou Suid-Afrika daar gestel. En daar is 8 mense wat vir haar 'n waardige opvolger vanaand moet kies. Ons 8 beoordelaars, en in hierdie stadium wil ek u graag aan hulle voorstel. Ons begin daar aan u regterkant met 'n man wat 'n fyn oog vir skoonheid het, bekende akteur, skrywer en skilder Gordon Foster. Ons volgende beoordelaar, a lady who should know all about beauty pageants and beauty, the best dressed woman in South Africa, Gloria Arendts. Nog 'n man met 'n fyn oog vir die skonere geslag, wat al lang baie saam met ons kom, bekende gesig op ons televisieskerms en op die verhoog, Michael Grobbelaar. Our next lady, the doyen of South African radio, recently retired, much beloved by all, B. Reid. Ons volgende beoordelaar is 'n man wat ook al 'n hele pad saam met die Mevrou Suid-Afrika kompetisies kom. Hy het dit ook al tot 'n fyn kuns vervolmaak om die regte keuses te maak. Ek weet nie of hy meer bekend is vir sy stem as Haas Das of vir sy nuusaanbieding nie. Rian Kruiwagen. Then, ladies and gentlemen, a gentleman who is well known for his sports broadcasting, especially many times acclaimed, Dan Sechedi. Nog een van ons beoordelaars wat ook al 'n lang pad saam met die Mevrou Suid-Afrika kompetisies kom. Sy het geen bekendstelling nodig nie, ook een van die mooiste vroue in Suid-Afrika, Karike Kesenkamp. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we kept her to last, especially because tonight is a very special occasion. Our 8th judge this year celebrates her 30th year after her crowning as Miss World in London in 1958. Let's give her a rousing round of applause, Penny Coolen-Ray. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the 8 ladies and gentlemen who have to make the very important decision tonight. They'll have one more opportunity to review their decision when we present the 12 finalists in the ball gown competition.
The Miss South Africa pageant continues shortly with the ball gown parade. We're back at the Standard Bank Arena with the 1988 Miss South Africa pageant.
And this is where the tension now really starts mounting. Vir die 12 finaliste het die laaste ronde nou aangebreek. Die ronde waar ons die finale 5 name gaan aankondig. Hou in gedagte dat hulle nog steeds in geen bepaalde volgorde hier op die verhoog gaan verskyn nie. They will now parade in exclusive garments made for them by the boys of Rosebank in the ball gown competition. So, ladies and gentlemen, hats off. Here they come. Those beautiful girls.
Oh
En nou laai die spanning behoorlik op. Enige een van hierdie 12 meisies kan nou gekroon word as mejuffrou Suid-Afrika vir 1988. Die beoordelaars het nou reeds hulle besluit geneem watter die laaste 5 meisies gaan wees. Ons gaan nou uitvind wie daai name is. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 finalists in the Sunday Times Report Miss South Africa Competition 1988. Once again, I remind you in no particular order are Roberta Alessandri, now we've got 4 places left. Our second finalist is Cheryl Coombe Davis. Two finalists, 3 to go. Anyone of the remaining ladies? Ons volgende finalis, Mache Booysen. Now it's really getting tight. 2 more spaces. One of them filled by Janine Botbyl. And now there's only 1 vacancy remaining. And who is that going to be? Our last finalist is Lesley-Ann Kitching. Right, this is where we say goodbye to the other 7 ladies. We'll see them a little later on in the show once again. But right now, it's time to find out from these 5 finalists how they feel about finally making it to the final round tonight. Roberta, it's not your first competition. You've been in the competition before. Do you think it helped you?
Yes, I was a finalist in 1986, and it most definitely gave me a lot of experience for this time.
And should you win this year, how do you see your year of reign? What do you think Miss South Africa should really do?
Well, it's definitely a career for a year, and she must just enjoy that year as much as possible.
Sounds good to me. Thank you very much, Roberta Alessandri. Cheryl, was it a big surprise?
Yes, I'm afraid it was.
I thought you were going to win this competition. You should be very confident about it. You know, it's interesting. I asked the same question of Wilma last year because she also studied pharmacy. Are you going to continue your studies? What do you want to do with it?
I definitely want to complete my pharmacy degree in the near future. If I happen to win Miss South Africa, I definitely will continue studying afterwards.
Certainly, very good. Cheryl Coombe Davis, thank you very, very much. Mache, dit was 'n groot verrassing, was dit?
Dit was regtig 'n baie wonderlike verrassing.
Jy's ook 'n dame met heelwat, jy skryf al 1 graad agter jou naam en jy's besig met 'n volgende een. Wat is jy besig om te studeer?
Ek is op die oomblik besig met LLB.
En dink jy dis belangrik vir 'n mevrou Suid-Afrika of 'n potensiële mevrou Suid-Afrika om 'n groot, sterk akademiese agtergrond te hê?
Ek dink dit kan die meisie baie help want skoonheid is nie wat deurslaggewend is nie. Die wenner moet 'n ambassadeur vir ons land wees en daarom is intelligensie belangrik.
Baie dankie, Mache Booysen. Janine Botbyl, also second time round for you. You did very well in last year's competition. Does it feel better this time?
I feel much more relaxed, a little more confident, and I've enjoyed it tremendously. We've had a wonderful group of girls, and I'd be pleased if any of them won, really.
And should you win, how do you see your year of reign then?
I think one is to take it as a job and to work very hard at it, and Wilma van der Bijl set a very, very high standard, and I think one would have to keep up to this.
Thank you very much. Janine Botbyl. You look very pleased. Lesley-Ann Kitching, she was chosen as Miss Personality by the other 11 finalists. Why did they choose you as Miss Personality?
Don't ask me.
Right. Did you really enjoy the 2 weeks running up to the competition?
I absolutely enjoyed it. All 12 girls are they're so friendly. I didn't really expect it. We've made the best of friends, and I hope we keep in contact with each other.
Okay, I'm sure they're going to. Leslie Ann Kitching, thank you very, very much. And there you have them, ladies and gentlemen. The 5 finalists in the Sunday Times report Miss South Africa contest for 1988. One of these beautiful girls within the next half an hour will be crowned as Miss South Africa.
Boonbehalwe die eer en prestige wat enigeen van hierdie 5 meisies gaan verwerf as mevrou Suid-Afrika, is daar natuurlik talle baie besonderse pryse ook op die spel.
High excitement for tonight's winner. From South African Airways, she will receive 2 gold-class tickets to any destination in Europe served by SAA. Miss South Africa will look great in actionwear, swimwear and lingerie from Triumph, manufacturers of total foundation wear for the South African woman. Throughout her year of reign, Miss South Africa's hairstyling will be in the capable hands of Giovanni Battista's Intercoiffeur creative team. She will receive a portable personal computer, printer and word processor from the world of Olivetti, your choice of freedom. Miss South Africa will look glamorous this year, wearing exclusive designer outfits and evening wear awarded by the boys of Rosebank. She'll be able to change the color of her eyes with these professionally fitted soft-made custom eye contact lenses, and also receive 7 pairs of fashion color-coordinated solar shields. All of the above awarded by MCM Healthcare. She will receive a full range of Structure Professional Hair Cosmetics by Femista. Structure, a specialized hair range formulated for the South African climate. During her year of reign, Miss South Africa will be the guest of Southern Suns, with luxury accommodation provided wherever she may travel. Your next holiday break, Southern Sun. Like Wilma, our new Miss South Africa will look smart, wearing daywear fashions and coordinates awarded by Woolworths. She will be presented with Chloe, the sensual fragrance, and renowned Visible Difference and other cosmetics from the house of Elizabeth Arden. And this year's winner is in for the drive of her life in Delta Motor Corporation's exotic new Opel Monza Cabrio. Its powerful 1.8-litre engine, alloy wheels and steel belt tires, along with plush seats and quadraphonic sound system, makes it an exceptional car for an exceptional lady. The Opel Monza Cabrio. We return in a few moments for the climax of the Miss South Africa pageant. Welcome back to the Standard Bank Arena. In a few minutes, the judge's final decision.
There we had the razzle jazzle dancers having the time of their lives, and I'm sure that song echoes the sentiments of all our 12 finalists. They've definitely had the time of their lives during the last 2 weeks. Dames en here, die beoordelaars se besluit is nou finaal. Hulle het reeds besluit wie die 2 prinsesse en mejuffrou Suid-Afrika van 1988 is. And we now come to the part where we announce the 2 princesses. Dames en here, tweede prinses in die Sunday Times rapport, mejuffrou Suid-Afrika kompetisie 1988, Mache Booysen. Mache Booysen, tweede prinses, 1988. The first princess in the Miss South Africa contest, 1988. Roberta Alessandri. En nou bereik die spanning breekpunt. Want een van hierdie 3 meisies is mejuffrou Suid-Afrika 1988. En die groot vraag is nou, watter een van die 3? En ek het nie die antwoord nie, want die beoordelaars het die antwoord. And to give us the decision of the judges, I'm going to ask Penny Coolen-Ray to bring the envelope with the name of Miss South Africa 1988. And now one of these girls will be taking over from Wilma as Miss South Africa. But before we do that, gaan Wilma nou eers haar laaste amptelike plig vervul as mejuffrou Suid-Afrika van 1988. Dames en here, Wilma van der Bijl.
Thank everyone who has made my reign possible. Sunday Times and Report, people I could always rely upon. All my sponsors, who were really wonderful. My family and friends who shared it with me, and the people all over South Africa who made it a very special year. Congratulations to my successor. It is the opportunity of a lifetime, and just stay the way you are tonight, for that is why you've been chosen. Well, it's difficult to describe my year. It's been hectic and demanding, but the time has also been filled with fun, love and laughter. The experience I have gained and the people I have met has made it a very special year. Tonight, my reign ends, but the wonderful memories I take with me.
Mejuffrou Suid-Afrika 1987. En sy gaan nou haar opvolger aankondig. Mejuffrou Suid-Afrika 1988.
Mejuffrou Suid-Afrika 1988 is Janine Botbyl.
And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, Miss South Africa 1988, Mejuffrou Suid-Afrika 1988, Janine Botbyl. And with that, from the Standard Bank Arena in Johannesburg, it's good night, God bless, see you next year.